It is Tuesday, March 27th, 2018. Let's take a peek at the news. The Sun, preparing for war. China sends massive navy for South China Sea war games after President Xi Jinping vowed to wage bloody battle for world domination. A lot of saber rattling going on, more than ever. World War III warning type stuff, you know. And meanwhile, the Democrats in America want to strip the Second Amendment from everyone. Just another sign of absolute insanity on that American ideology known as liberalism. I don't know. Is that what it is? Is that what we're calling it still? It's crazy. The Daily Beast. Arianna Huffington denies involvement in sex cult depicted in Netflix's Wild Wild Country. Now, I only mention this, it's almost a movie review or a documentary review. I'm a big fan of movies, film, documentaries, and it's been really dry for a long time. For one reason, the political climate. You can't watch something without having some type of brainwashing forced into your head. It's taking the fun out of it. But this Wild Wild Country on Netflix, I highly recommend. You have to see it. Unbelievable. First of all, you're thinking, unless you're already familiar with the story of the Rajneesh cult in Oregon from the 80s, which I wasn't, then you're going to be, the entire time, it's a 6-part series. The entire time you're just going to be sitting there saying, I can't believe I've never heard of this before. It's just crazy. And it also shows the sort of modern leftist ideology that we're seeing in America today in this cult perfectly. It's like a perfect slice of what we're dealing with, of this total arrogant sort of moral high ground, virtue signaling, completely unaware of anyone around them while they walk around saying how incredibly great they are and they're going to save the world. And it's just very well done. It's completely unbiased. Watching it, you realize that people either feel an empathy towards these people or they feel an empathy towards these people. And then you realize how different we all are. We really are. Go see it. And so Arianna Huffington involved in that, which makes absolute sense. I would think that the entire modern leftist movement was born from that Rajneesh cult. It's just really good entertainment for one thing on Netflix. Good news. Orange County may take stand against state sanctuary laws. LATimes.com. From the OC Register. In response to California sanctuary law, Orange County Sheriff makes public inmates release dates. So the people of California are taking care of the problem themselves, which is good news. We can avoid violence by just following the rule of law. That's the beauty. It's the beauty of it. ABC News, decision to add citizenship question to census draws protest. Now, I just know what I'm getting from this article, but the article says that the Trump administration is deciding to change the census where they ask people if they're a citizen. It's getting a big, strong reaction from the left. They want to sue the administration for doing that. And I guess not since 1950 has the census collected citizenship data from the whole population. And that alone seems, I would like to know more about that. Like, why did they remove it in 1950? Isn't the census have everything to do with the citizens of the country? And so wouldn't basically right next to your name, gender and address be, are you a U.S. citizen? That's what's striking to me on that, is why isn't that in there? How long has this madness been going on? MiamiHerald.com. In Venezuela, hungry child gangs use machetes to fight for quality garbage. And that's what the new left wants, it seems. Who wants to thrust us into this communist hellhole. So then I suppose they could come sweeping in with some heroic federal government to take care of everyone, which never happens. In all of this madness, I still cannot help but think about all the looming investigations going on in our government right now against the Clintons, against Obama. We're in for a really, really great year, I think, still. So I'm not really worried about it. I think a lot of this is desperate reactions. Like there's lots of talk about elites leaving and going to their little bunkers as if something's coming. Yeah, I think justice is coming. That's what I think's coming. So enjoy. I'll see you tomorrow.